Now, more on the amazing saga of paralyzed MSU gymnast Kathryn Mahoney. At 6 o'clock tonight, we showed you the impact that her vaulting accident had on our state's gymnastics program, on Kathryn and on her family. But tonight, in part 2 of her exclusive special series, our Lisa Byington shares a full day of rehab and recovery with a Spartan who never, ever gives up.
Every morning, the Mahoneys have a routine.
Ready? Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They do it several times a day.
2, 3.
Whenever Kathryn needs to go up or down.
Not yet.
What do you call that thingamajiggy?
Sometimes we call it the roller coaster. Mostly just the chairlift. Sometimes it's hard to always see the progress. When I think back to January and coming into the rehab place, I couldn't even sit up by myself.
Probably taught me to be more patient more than anything else. It's a long-term recovery, and I think that's more than anything I realized. You just give it time. So if you want to go somewhere in an hour, you have to give Kathryn 2 hours. It's that sort of thing.
Walter and Magda Mahoney have completely given in to their daughter's new situation. A vaulting accident on December 29th left Kathryn Mahoney paralyzed from the waist down. This was her senior year. She was supposed to be MSU's top gymnast. 4 months later, the Mahoneys have adjusted. They decided a few months back to give up their master bedroom to their daughter.
That was the easiest thing for us to do because the bathroom was more, it was easier to fix that bathroom than the hall bathroom. It's working out.
I can roll into the shower, which is really nice.
Kathryn's new room has totally become wheelchair accessible, from the sink to her hairbrush.
So then I can put my hand in there.
To the shower.
So yeah, I can just roll in.
But in 4 quick months, the Mahoney home in Western Springs, a suburb of Chicago, has been remade for Kathryn.
Right now, we have home help, so it's really helpful to get ready in the morning because all these things take a long time to do.
How long would you say it takes you to get ready?
Wake up at about 8 and we leave for rehab around 12:20.
All right, go ahead.
I usually get downstairs by about 11 or 11:15, so.
About 3 hours?
About 3 hours.
4 days a week, Kathryn comes here.
Kathryn's at the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago, Willowbrook. It's a day rehab facility. And what's nice about day rehab in general is it's outpatient based.
4 days a week, 3 hours a day. She will participate and work on tasks most people do without thinking.
And even just like rolling around the block, every single crack I notice because it's something that's hard to get up.
Do you ever ask yourself, why me?
Yeah. Definitely. Like I said, it's just one of those things that you don't think could ever happen to you.
What have you learned about her?
Nothing I didn't already know. I mean, she's a strong, very strong young woman. She's always been a strong kid. She's, single-minded. She wants to do something, she'll do something.
Everything.
On this day, Kathryn's first therapy challenge is to get into bed on her own. Custom-made leg straps with loops help her along.
Sometimes they need to be adjusted a little bit. Instead of us, bringing her legs up for her, she's utilizing the leg loops so she can actually maneuver her legs on her own. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah, how'd it feel?
Made it into bed.
The next step, rolling from side to side.
She's crossing her legs now first because now that's going to allow her to initiate this roll. She's using momentum here. Awesome. Good job.
Then it's focusing on her upper body. Her arms and wrists have strength and flexibility. Her muscles and her fingers need work.
Part of it is just being patient. What's your goal in 5 years?
I'd like to be finished with school. I want to be working and just be independent, living on my own.
Okay, the next one I want you to hold it right out there.
I don't think I've set like specific goals for 5 years down the road, but just trying to see myself being independent.
All right, we're gonna go up.
You didn't say anything about walking.
Well, yeah, I would really love to be walking by that point.
I mean, we have a bet that a year from now, if she's walking in any way, shape, or form, with braces, on a walker, however she could, I'd give her $10,000. She's already told me it's a total waste of money. It's in her pocket. So we'll see.
I have to stay hopeful. I have to stay positive, because if I don't, then there's nothing to look forward to.
Why did you decide to do that?
Well, incentive is a good thing, isn't it? And, you know, she's very incentive-minded.
I mean, I just have to hope that I will regain motion, I will regain feeling, and everything I get back is one step closer. There's been so many people who have been pulling for me.
All right, baby girl. You have my little sister.
It means a lot to have to stay hopeful.
It's an amazing story. And her dad, I mean, what a classic dad. I mean, incentive with your kids, whatever works. You think he's serious?
He's
10
dead
grand?
serious. He said it's something he would gladly pay out, but he told me off camera, look, he'll be happy with any mobility. Right now, he'll be happy with this kind of movement right now, let alone her walking.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw that with the coins there and the table and everything, getting back little baby steps, literally. What about her long-term goals? I mean, we heard some of that there, but what is she thinking about? Because you have to keep those in mind.
Well, walking is something obviously long-term.
Sure.
In the short term, in the next few months, she wants to get back to campus. She wants to get back here in the fall and continue class. She's a chemical engineering major. She has about a year and a half. If she takes a full load, it's going to be a long road ahead. She's aware of that, but right now that's the short term, and I'm not going to bet against her.
Don't bet against her, including Dad with the 10 grand.
Right.
Great stories, Lisa. Thank you. All right.